So correct me if I'm wrong, but what you're describing for 1 hour now, the thing with the social media spin of Obama's speeches, or the feedback you get through Twitter and all that, and the Ghana case and the bloggers in all those countries, sounds to me like a global Obama network based on his popularity. So you think that this thing would work out the same way if George Bush was in office, or even McCain and Palin?
I want this. Yeah. Okay. Is that your question?
Yeah.
We have to, when what we're doing, it's, and I'll lean on you gave me the fuel here. We may have Obama as a draw and a huge amount of interest here. But what we have to build in that engagement and the context of engaging other countries, the people on these platforms, this is an engagement that goes for the long haul. This administration understands that we need to build this to go well past Obama. You know, I talked, we may get a spike with Obama, that's right, okay, that's nice, there's a great amount of interest. But it's what we do for the long term. So it's the question that's regularly asked, particularly for what I do. Okay, so how is this going to carry forward? Because these engagements with these communities, the authentic nature of this engagement and these conversations has to go for the long term. This is not just about Obama. This is for the long haul, and I think everyone that I work with understands that, and there's a huge interest in Obama going to Indonesia, for example. Okay, how do we? So the Facebook numbers will go up, I'm sure. It isn't about just the numbers going up and then coming back down. They go up. What do we do? What's the content? How do we? What are they going to be interested in for the long term? Because if this is a new last 3 feet for us to be able to engage with the world and these new mediums, then we have to work on that really hard. So the answer is we're working on it, and we recognize it. It isn't just about Obama. This is for the long haul.
And we are, I think we're making great strides in that already. We've seen the spike, and we've seen it go back down.
Copenhagen.
We've seen the enthusiasm. Like I said, I do the elections coverage. I can see the jump and the comments on our blog, November 5th, January 20th. Now we're in it for the long haul. One thing, because this is a concern that we do have, is how do you sustain a community on the president did this, great. Okay, and the next day he did that, great. That doesn't facilitate a dialogue at the end of the day. That doesn't give an opportunity for a community to grow and share ideas and work on a shared project. So we are, I wouldn't say shifting, but enhancing our communities by creating these mini communities that are thematically based. Our Democracy Video Challenge, that's a very specific topic. It's democracy. We launched it during the Bush administration. We're continuing it in the Obama administration. We'll continue it into the next one if it keeps generating discussion. Rarely will you see the name Obama in there. If he's talking about democracy, great. But otherwise, that conversation's still going. We're doing the same now on climate change. It's very shaped on what individuals can do on climate change, what actions they can take, regardless of what governments are arguing about up here and here. So we are very cognizant of that, and we completely agree that building a fan base on enthusiasm doesn't actually create a community or a discussion at the end of the day.
What's a good start?
Well,
it doesn't hurt.
Everyone tries to ride enthusiasm when the opportunity arises.